And are we live? We are live. Okay. Check some stuff out. Shit. Okay. Okay, just gonna go set some stuff up. Alrighty. Hello there, my name is Skull, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. We have the party here right now. We've just completed Age of the Beast. We did some party talk, and here we are. We're gonna go straight off to Redcliffe now. We've got our party here, and the people who are going to be taking Redcliffe is Alistair, our Grey Warden, who knows people there. The second person I'm going to be taking to here is going to be who will I take next? Win or Morrigan? I'll take Win. Yes. Or take Morrigan also. I'll take Morrigan.
Indeed.
Got border majors on our side for this. And we're making our way straight to Redcliffe Village, and I just realized I just said the name. I thought the Redcliffe was with the without the E, but it's actually with the E. Genius me. Well, we got an encounter ready. Okay, just gonna close off.
Yes.
Well, just taking care of these guys quite easily, actually. And we got Win, who's having a little bit of a problem with a shriek. Leave her alone, you damn monster.
Let's make this quick,
doesn't it?
Oh,
excellent.
And there we go, Darkspawn taken care of. And there's some elves here, probably Dalish, my guess. Gonna get through the barricades here. Got some corpses, more elf fruit, money. Money, money, money. Money. Anything else I'm missing? Some barricades. Alright, we're good here. We'll head over to turn to there. But before that, we got two characters we need to level up. Alistair, actually hold up, before I level up Alistair, what does he have in terms of stuff? Alright, so we got a Duke and Family shield. Can I give him Kincaid's shield? Or is that, no, it's actually not the best shield. The Duke and Family shield is already pretty good actually, so I don't think there's a point. I actually wonder if, so let's give him Eric's blade, and we'll give ourselves Duncan's sword. Now Alistair, can he put on the armor? Caitlin's boots? Nope, he needs more strength. Doesn't he already have like enough strength to? Oh no, right, because he's got... Alright, well, we'll pump his strength up by 3. I guess 40, 20. We'll give him decent con also. Kinda needs it. I'll put him like that, there we go. Oop, hold up. We have to choose a spec that he can't unlock yet. We don't have any spec points for him. Okay, alrighty. There's a skill we'll give you trap making, I don't know. Or we just hold off. Well, weapon cutting enough, so we can unlock given improved combat tactics too. And now mental fortress. Yep. Could give him death blow, but I'll give him shield expertise. Or sorry, assault. Not shield expertise, assault. He's got mental fortress. Good. Azur's good. Morgan, let's pump her willpower up a little bit. Give her pointed magic, 2 more willpower, and let's give her arcane warrior because now we have access to it. So sure. We'll hold off and I'll think a bit about it. Yeah. Let's give her, I guess, extra combat training maybe. Hold up. All right. Let's give her arcane warrior. Let's see how this goes. I know it's bad, but still, it's kind of funny. Combat magic. Let's. Let's get sleep and combat magic. See how this goes. I know it's a bad idea to give combat magic to a person like her, but you know, this is just for because there's nothing else I would really give her at the moment. So yeah, I don't really use all your stuff. Or here's a question: what if I combine that with shapeshifting? I wonder what happens.
I see.
I'm just curious. I'm gonna give this a try. Nope, it goes away. Oh, of course. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's do your cleansing aura. It's probably a bad idea, but honestly, there's nothing else I can really give Morgan, and Morgan is good as she is, so she's more. I make her more of a debuffer. So. Okay, alrighty. We'll see how she does with combat for a bit, just in case. Meantime, though, we've done leveling up. Ah, Redcliffe Village.
Look,
memories.
Can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
What's on your mind?
I told you before how Arl Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kalrin my half-brother, I suppose.
So you're not just a bastard, but a royal bastard.
Ha! Yes, I guess it does at that. I should use that line more often. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kalrin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Does Logan know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
You're heir to the throne then, I guess?
Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a Grey Warden to boot. It was made very clear to me early on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kalrin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
And what does that make me?
The reason I think we have a chance of setting things right.
Understandable. Well, before I give him stuff, we to give him Kalrin's armor, all of it, because he at least deserves to wear this. There we go. Look at that, glorious armor of Kalrin. I love the design. Always liked King Kalrin's armor. It's pretty freaking dope. Look at that, just beauty. Or beautiful. Though honestly, like if we take a look at the design, it looks yeah. Anyway, Deathroot. Thomas.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
What do you mean? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
I mean, I've heard Arl Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arl Eamon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Apologies for some of the headphones I'm making. I just having a little bit of heat. Okay, and there is Redcliffe. What is going on? I wonder myself. One who's probably done this multiple times. Poor folks.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes, though I'm just as surprised about that as you are, believe me.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Why? What has Loghain said about us?
That Loghain pulled out his own men in order to save them. That Kalrin risked the entire nation's safety in the name of glory. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you even talking about?
Some call them the Walking Dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Kalrin dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me, though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arl Eamon.
Well, you want my help? You don't know me.
I know Alistair, and I trust those he chooses to travel with. What do you say?
Very well, I will help you.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
I want to discuss the situation with you.
Of course.
Yeah, some of Arl Eamon's knights
I
here.
have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes?
Yeah, what? They're searching for the Earl of Sacred Ashes? Yeah, I heard about it a couple, like, what was it, a month ago?
Yes,
Something like that.
question Isolde's decision to send so many knights in search of this relic. But I am a practical man, whereas she is a woman of great faith. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more.
Why are you in the chantry with the villagers?
Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss.
Do you need more men here with you?
We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible.
So what happens after this battle is
Hopefully
over?
we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage. With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
What are exactly these things that attack the
I
village?
do not know. They seem to be walking corpses, men with rotting flesh that continue to attack even with the gravest injuries.
Undead, perhaps. Spirits possessing the bodies of the dead. We could be dealing with a mage, but who would do such a thing?
I should get back to work.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Okay.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight.
I'm
Here
scared.
we are.
When are the bad men coming?
Soon, darling. Don't worry. Everything will be all right.
I want to go home. Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the bad men. We must stay here and be brave. Can you do that?
I guess so.
Bunch of books around here. There's a book here. Question of Light.
Why haven't Mother and Father returned yet?
They're gone, dear boy. Gone on a long trip.
When will they be back?
There's Caitlin here. Quest.
Father. What are we going to do?
What's this?
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
Are you alright? Who are you?
My name's Caitlin, my lord. Pardon my manners, but you're a dwarf, aren't you? I mean, that is what you are, right?
Haven't you seen a dwarf before?
No, I just heard you were a Grey Warden, and I never thought... I'm sorry. Are you going to help us? Everyone says we're going to die tonight.
Yes, I'll do my
I
best.
can't even sleep. I close my eyes, and I see my mother being carried off. What have we done that the Maker allows this to continue?
So you're worried about your mother?
I'm not worried about her. She's dead. I wish it wasn't so, but it is. It's my brother Bevan. He ran off, maybe tried to leave the village. I'm so scared those things got him.
Why would you run off? Do you know?
He said something about saving Mother. He's just a little boy. He doesn't understand she's gone. Grief can make us do many things that don't make any sense, I'm afraid.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead. You should get used to that fact.
Nice. Maybe you want to kick her in the head while you're at it.
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face death, better she face it honestly.
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be awful.
Have you tried looking for your brother?
I went to our house. It's by the square. He wasn't there. I searched the rest of the village too. I called and I called, but he never answered. I wonder if he ran off into the woods. I'm so worried. Without me, he has nobody.
You need to be strong, girl.
I understand, I do. I'm just so afraid for him.
Okay.
Girl, do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming.
Let's leave to the village, I guess. Let's go and see if we can find that boy, I guess. So missing child. Caitlin, young woman who lives in Redcliffe, is right for her brother. Well, we can go check out Caitlin's home first of all before we resolve what's going to happen nighttime. You know. There's her house. My book. Legend of Kalrin, Chapter 1. When you push the door, something moves on the side. You hear a short, surprised intake of breath and then silence. Open the dresser.
Ah! What are you doing? Alright, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm.
First, tell me what you're doing in here.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was grandfather's. And grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
And where is the sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
But I could use that sword to help the village.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the chantry. Good luck.
I don't know if we'll be using that sword. I mean, we already got some 2 kick-ass swords, so we're just gonna have it and, you know, keep it in our inventory, little boy. Sorry. You know, business is how it is. The green blade. Yeah, it's barely a sword. It's even good. It's a bookshelf. Cautionary tales for the adventurous. I'm just gonna take the sword and keep it in my inventory, unless I wanna. No, because I could give it back to the children. I will go back and give it to the children because I don't think we'll be using it.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
What sword I found in your home?
Bevan told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
Oh, return after battle. Belongs to your family.
Use it well. If we survive, I'll gladly take it back. Thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone, well, I'm just glad he's safe. I can't thank you enough.
Oops, sorry about that. Was just fixing my camera. Just stay safe, the both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Yeah, Maker says that, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. I don't care. That's just Kalrin, not being a dick, it's more him just, he's not a chantry guy, he's a, you know, the secondly guy who believes in the stones much more. Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
I mean, you sure that you didn't hear that we killed the king?
Could be that I did. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
You can call me Kalrin.
Fair enough. What can I do for you?
How's morale?
Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
And why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
And nobody else can do these repairs?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Is there anything else you need?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses.
Tell me about Dwin.
He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
Carry on then.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
Yep. Okay, we'll see if we can grab Sovereign President and get help. Dwin's help. Let's see. So. Alright, before I check out the smith, let's see if I can. Where is Dwin's place? Maybe it's over here. Let's hope it is over here, otherwise, well, shit. Download Garrison, okay. Alrighty, maybe I'm wrong. I have to check the area, but there's a quest to take here. I'm going to try to do everything here in Redcliffe for safe quests.
What can I do for you?
Oh yeah, we have Blackstone quests. Alright, this might be the guy. Ellery from the Blackstone regulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Later. Okay. Yeah, alright, well, nothing here then, I guess. Oops, excuse me. Every time I have to click over there. Alright. Game, hello, load, thank you. Sir Purse. Actually, where was the guy again? Don't know.
Going.
Okay. Well, I can do exploring around, I guess, for him.
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Kalrin perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of...
Okay, peace out the conversation. Okay.
Yes.
You guys could continue talking and I would have listened and I would have learned more, but no, you stopped talking. Fudge, where is he? Do 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 do. Maybe in the tavern?
And I'm...
Check tavern first here. Who's this
Not
guy?
looking for company.
Who are you?
I'm not here to talk. Just leave me to drink, alright? I just want to be left alone. I said I'm not looking for company.
Shouldn't you be with the militia?
Why? I don't live here.
Then what are you doing here?
Just waiting until I can leave again.
Strangely enough here.
Elves aren't allowed to travel?
Sure they are.
Great. Thanks for permission.
Okay. A little bit of a douche, maybe?
Have you spoken to Owen? Is he not the Yes? What's he up to now? He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his...
Okay, just need to check that out just to be sure. Okay, so... the general store maybe? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. There's a lot that looks like it has been recently repaired. Let's knock on the door. Hello? Let's lockpick. You depth pick the lock of the door. Just in case, with quick save.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Is that how you greet a fellow dwarf?
You've a high-born look about you. You were expecting some bowing and scraping, maybe. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here.
Murdoch says he needs you for the militia.
So, Murdoch's sending a dwarf to do his begging for him? Oh, surviving. We have supplies. Look, I'll tell you the same thing I told him. I'm not risking my neck for this town.
Your chances are better out there than in here.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can I change your mind?
I have to admit, you've a better chance than most. At least another dwarf is likely to have a few rocks to rub together between their ears. What do you have in mind, then? Let's hear it.
I'll put a good word for you back in Orzammar.
Uh-huh. And that means exactly what? Nothing. I'm a surface dwarf. And if you're still welcome there, more power to you.
I mean, I'll put a good word for you with Banting or the Arl.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
Goes up there, alright, we got him to help us. And yeah, if he does well, I'll put a good word for him. Chest. Okay, we'll head out. The game loads for me, please. Lots of slow loading times, unfortunately. Okay, we'll make our way now to this good old smithy. Before heading near there, I'm gonna go check that through.
Alright.
There's a chest over here also, locked. Nothing that I can't pick.
We don't understand why we're out here. We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
Okay, let's check the blacksmithy.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
It is Owen the blacksmith. I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd rather not speak through a door. Can I come in?
All right, all right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Sure. I won't.
Somebody's been drinking.
Yes.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is Kalrin, Grey Warden helping Ban
The
Tegan.
Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like a dwarf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Phew, smells like a brewery in here.
I've been drinking since I got up this afternoon. That makes, 3 days. Maybe more.
Ooh. So, somebody's close.
Look around. The militia took everything they could use. I could start up the forge again, but I won't, since Murdoch won't listen to me.
Are you sure you won't help me out?
If you mean you want me to smith something for you, then no. But feel free to take whatever's left. Don't suppose it matters much anymore.
And the militia could have taken everything.
Everything that they could find, sure. Walked in here and took it all right off the walls.
And the militia needs your help
Why
desperately.
should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Velena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
So you intend to drink yourself to death?
Why not? It's not like we're going to live past the night anyhow. Or are you going to save us?
I think you can I tend to try.
Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you almost sound like you believe that. Tell you what. If you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the castle and find my daughter.
And what if she's dead?
It would be better than going to my grave wondering.
What about the militia? They need your help.
If you look for Velena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
Fine, I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you I'll find her.
We will do our best. Please believe us, friend.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Understood, my man. I will take care of everything you have here, and you can continue drinking off to soap.
Hey, I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it. I don't think there's anything you'll need in there, but it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up.
Can the militia use this?
Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old anyhow. Yeah, let me open it for you. I have the key.
Thank you. See what he has. Anything of interest? An axe, dagger, leather gloves, leather boots, leather armor, small shield. Nope, you can keep them there. I don't really care, need all of them. And hey, I'm walking on stuff. Okay, let's get out of here. Ooh, okay. Alrighty, let's go at least tell Murdoch what we've achieved.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
We're not all ready, Murdoch. We're going to win this.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
I'd like to talk about Dwin.
Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it.
I'll be back. I need to check
I
on
have
something.
a good feeling about tonight. The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
How is morale now?
The men's spirits are high for now. Far better than I expected, to be honest. Dwin's presence makes the men a bit more confident. It helps to know a veteran is on our side tonight. Since you convinced Owen to start repairs, we're pretty well armed now. That is a relief, let me tell you. Overall, I'd say the militia's very ready to fight. Never thought I'd say that, but there you go. Is there anything else?
I'll be back. I need to check on something.
I have a good feeling about tonight.
Alright, thank you. Hopefully I helped you lads well good enough that now we'll be getting a morale boost. Hopefully. If not, well, you guys suck. Okay. Now let's now look at Sir Perth and see what he wants for good night. Excuse me, guys. Got a little bit. Kinda tired. Sir Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Bantegan is to see you here. I must admit I am unfamiliar with addressing a dwarf of your station. I do not wish to be rude.
Call me Grey Warden, for that's what I am.
Grey Warden it is then, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
You mentioned something about an urn?
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
What is to believe anyone could find the urn?
The Earl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Brother Genetivi, he's mentioned quite a bit in most of the stuff. He's a codex writer, I believe. Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there and were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Just what was the Arl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. We brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
I want to discuss something else.
As you wish.
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Okay, excuse me, oh my lord, I am not in the best of... I am not fully awake. Okay, we're gonna go and see the Chantry of Mother Helena. I mean, alright, so this is gonna be a little bit interesting because of the whole fate thing, because we don't even know the makers. I mean, makers probably a thing if Andraste was a thing, so... Go check the Chantry. Hello, Mother Hannah.
You are of dwarven blood and a stranger amongst us, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
Is there a reason I shouldn't help?
Perhaps not, but many dwarfs do not hold the Chantry and its adherents in high regard. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this Chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
Surely this cannot be the entire village. These few are all who are left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Just how safe is the Chantry?
It is the sturdiest building in the village. The women, elderly, and children will stay here during the battle, while the militia and knights protect them. They set up a barricade outside the Chantry to keep monsters from getting inside. If anything gets in, Ban Tegan is our only defense. Please, have mercy. Help these people. Do whatever you can.
Sir Pert needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if they think it helps them...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Oh, that I will definitely. We will head back out and we'll give Sir Pert his stuff. Excuse me. Oh, game, come on, don't crash on me. There we go. If you guys want to fix a game, just tell it to... Oh no, there you go. Just yell at it and it will fix by itself. Okay, so let's go and meet with Perth and his Knights of Honor. Excuse me, I choked on my words there. Sir Perth.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection?
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hunter has some holy elements. What these do?
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
You think it would actually help?
Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Maker watch over you.
Okay, and quest update. So now, okay. So with that, I think we're ready. I'm gonna check with Murdoch, see how everything's doing on it, and then yeah, just in case. I don't think I'll be doing the fight tonight, because I had to start the stream a little bit later, and I'm gonna be a little bit
Repairs are
doing
underway
stuff later.
surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it.
Alright. Okay, so unfortunately I will not be able to continue the stream for now. It was going to be a much more short stream, and I know I missed Tuesday. My apologies, I was a little bit busy on that day. Was trying to attend to something, so I'm going to end stream here though, because I did start a little bit later, and I think this is a good starting point to at least end. We at least did Redcliffe for quite a bit, and then next time we're going to start a battle of Redcliffe, and maybe we might get to the castle. Who knows? We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're watching on YouTube, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you have queries or questions. If you're watching on Twitch, you can follow so you can catch my streams, and if you're watching on YouTube and you want to catch me on Twitch itself, I'm at SkullHunter006 on Twitch. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I'll catch you guys later in the next episode. See you later.